If you're gonna eat like a king in Morocco, you're gonna need this, a rack full of lambs ready to roast underground for hours.
Today, I'm on a mission to explore the extreme range of foods you'll find in Marrakech.
I've been told there's gonna be up to 21 salads.
From peasant food available to the masses, to food fit for royalty that's actually been eaten by Morocco's king.
This is food of the 0.0001%.
And by the end of this video, I'll have a billionaire food experience.
Sorry.
With renowned Moroccan chef Moha.
Go down.
Who has a surprising approach when it comes to keeping his food local.
Other people had their Tangia Pots here too. I forgot to write my name on mine.
My mission starts with a meal any commoner could afford. You'll find it here in Jemaa el-Fna Square.
Hello, sir. Put her there. How are you doing? You have a stall here which is unique because you are only selling snails. Where are these snails from?
Morocco, as he said, is the #1 exporter of snails in the world. So typically, the snails can come from all over the country.
Moroccan white snails are the star of Mustapha's recipe. Before cooking, Mustapha purges the snails by starving them for 2 days.
Right now, about 5,000 snails are attempting to make a jailbreak, but I have a feeling they're not going to make it too far. These snails are very lively and very active. Now, I'm a big snail fan, and I like eating them, especially in Asia, and I like the kind of chewy texture that they have. But these right here, I mean, come look at this guy. They feel really soft and slimy, and also, even if you touch them or poke them or prod them, they don't care.
To eliminate the slime, Mustapha washes the snails 7 times. Since prehistoric times, snails have been a part of Moroccan cuisine, offering an affordable and plentiful source of nutrition. The most trusted recipe is simmering them with over 20 spices.
Thank you. When it comes to food of the common man, this fits the bill perfectly because it costs only $2 for everything you see here. Actually, there's one more thing on the menu I want to get. That is the sauce. This is a snail stock. Oh, wow. It's like drinking tea. An incredible savory masala blend. There's just a subtle taste of snail. This is one of the foods of Morocco that they say, if you eat this, it's gonna warm you up. And for being an African country with a lot of desert, it gets real cold this time of year. Actually, it's Christmas Day as we shoot this. Isn't that fun? I make my teamwork on Christmas. Sorry, guys. Back to the snails. I'm gonna start with this. All you really do is grab the snail, take the toothpick, and then you kind of crowbar it out of there. Wow! Usually when I eat snails in Vietnam, they're very chewy, but this is really soft, delicate. It reminds me more of a soft French snail, but of course, no butter. It's just a delicious, savory blend of spices coming together with that soft texture to create an experience that only $2 can buy.
From our peasant food experience, we're now moving on to food fit for a king. Soon you'll see how an ancient style of cooking got the attention of the country's most powerful man.
I don't know how they do this. I can't breathe.
But before I eat like a king, I want to show you how I play like a king.
Hey besties, listen to this story. While we were searching for the world's most unique food, some guy in Michigan just won the biggest online casino jackpot ever on DraftKings. The amount, $9.2 million. And he did it from his phone. Now look, I've seen a lot of shady stuff in my travels. So when I hear casino app, I brace myself. But DraftKings Casino, it's a totally different story. They're the real deal. Big brand, fully licensed, secure, legit. This is real money, real games, and zero sketchy energy. With DraftKings, you get access to over 300 games. Slots, blackjack, roulette, live dealers, basically everything you find at a casino, minus the sad salad bar and the weird lighting. And the best part, it never gets old. DraftKings is constantly adding new games, including exclusive games you can't find anywhere else. If DraftKings Casino isn't available in your state, no worries. You can still get in on the action with their daily fantasy app, where you can build your lineups and win real cash all season long. So here's the deal. New players can play just $5 and get 500 slot spins instantly on featured games. That is a lot of spins. Download the DraftKings Casino app. Use promo code BEFRS, pay $5 and get those 500 slot spins. Let's see if you hit that $9.2 million before I do. The crown is yours. Now, back to the show. Sir, put her there. Salam.
Chef Jalal is the second-generation owner of this humble eatery, located in the heart of Marrakech's Medina. Despite its modest appearance, Chef Jalal's restaurant has welcomed some of the world's most famous names, and they all came here for one legendary food.
The specialty is Mechoui. Mechoui is lamb cooking in this traditional oven. This is traditional dish of Marrakech.
Do you speak English this whole time? Get out of here.
Every day, 40 whole lambs pass through this kitchen, and if you don't arrive here early, the meat will be sold out before you can even say the restaurant's name.
Right now, we're surrounded by dozens of lambs. Right here, my guy is trimming up this lamb. Now, you can see they cut the legs in a certain way in the back. Right under here, this is an oven that goes down over 20 feet. So all the lambs you see on this side and all the lambs that you see over here, they're all gonna go into this one hole. This is gonna cook so slowly and for so long that the meat is gonna become soft, and they don't want it to literally fall off the bone as they're trying to retrieve it from this very deep 20-foot oven. So they have to put the rope around it now so the lamb stays secured to the stake that it's sitting on.
Surprisingly, butchering and tying each lamb are the only steps before cooking. There are no seasonings, there are no marinades.
The secret of this recipe is the whole construction of the oven. This oven is only made by organic stuff, which is clay, and the lamb itself, it's only 3 months, 4 months old. That kind of lamb is really tasty.
The chimney is removed and is put back here onto a second oven. But this is the oven we care about right now. If you look down, you can see this is 20 feet of oven. I don't see smoke, but I can't breathe.
When the oven lid is removed, toxic fumes from the burning wood break free, flooding the area. Though I was warned, the invisible fumes still caught me off guard.
So right now he's assembling a bunch of bowls. Oh, my eyes. Okay, stuff is happening. He starts by putting these pots into the oven. I don't know how they do this. I can't breathe. I can't see anything. Okay, first lamb going in. All right, boom, it's happening. They're filling the hole with lambs. The problem is I should have brought goggles. There's so much toxic heat coming off the charcoal inside. Are you okay? Oh, you're crying. He's crying too. Good. Already about 15 to 20 lambs have been put down into the oven. It's so epic. I can't see shit. This sucks. Films out. Yeah, film the food, film the food. Whoever can film this gets a raise. Yes, sir. Now they're putting on the lid. From here, it's time to seal the hole. They cover it with water, and next, it's clay. They're using this earth to perfectly seal in all that heat, so the lamb inside is getting nice and steamy and juicy. I'm told that the lamb is gonna be here until 12 o'clock. That's 2.5 hours. And we're gonna open this back up and see what the result truly is. What's wild is what I just experienced. The amount of toxic fumes that were coming out of that oven. It's like you couldn't see the smoke, but as soon as you put your face over this, it was hitting you right in the eye. What's remarkable is that these 3 men are still working in those conditions. They have to meticulously put each lamb in the right spot. If it was me, I would just chuck it down there. I'd come back in 3 days. It'd be a mess.
Though Mechoui has been around for over 100 years, it didn't become an international sensation until Jalal's father, Chef Mustapha, perfected this ancient cooking technique.
I want to talk about your father, because your father used to cook for the king.
Yeah. La première des choses, c'est que
So the story started when this place was cooking the lamb in that giant oven. And a amount of word got around that his father was cooking one of the best lambs in town. And a word of mouth got into the royal palace. The king heard about it and he's like, I need you in my kitchen.
Really?
During his time serving King Hassan II, Chef Mustapha's talent was reserved for royal feasts. His mechoui was so irresistible that even Queen Elizabeth put down her silverware to eat the traditional way, with her hands. And soon, it'll be my turn to taste that very same royal meat.
All right, guys, time has passed and it is time to reveal what is inside. Take it away. Epic view, huh? It's much more bearable now than the first time. Yes, you can see the steam hitting the camera lens. I can just feel the moisture of the lambs inside. The smell is amazing and it's like a sauna here. Oh, take a look at that. Hot, steamy, and absolutely gorgeous. So we're bringing it here to the cutting table. He removes the skewer, and from here the chef makes quick work of the lamb. I don't know how he's holding that right now. It's extremely hot. Oh my God, he's giving me the first bite, dipped in a little bit of salt and cumin. That's incredible. I would think that you would have to cook something like this for hours and hours for half a day, but it hasn't been in there more than 2 hours, and it's so soft and it's so delicate. That's unbelievable, the flavor coming off that thing. So right now he's cutting the rib cage of the first lamb, and he puts everything right here on the scale. This is an old school scale using steel weights on one side. From here you can see people gathering around, getting big old chunks of lamb with bread. That is all that's required for a good lunch here. A big rack of meat, a little bit of carbs, and you're good to go. 2 minutes has gone by and half this lamb is gone already. He's got 20 lambs down there in that oven, plus another secondary oven with 10 more lambs. Probably he'll be selling out by 3 p.m. The best part is you can come here and you can kind of look at which part you want. If they've got it available, they can sell you just that part. Chef, what's the best part?
Is the shoulder or ribs?
Ooh, I gotta go ribs and probably also shoulders. Right. Let's get down to it. Let's do a little bit of a plate tour here. We've got the ribs here. He said the shoulder is the next most sought after part. That's here, connected to the ribs. Right here we have part of the neck. And then this, a surprise, the final thing I'll be trying, the lamb testicles. I'm gonna start here. This is the neck. Oh my God. It's insanely hot. I have no forks or knives, but you're not supposed to. This is what you're supposed to actually be using. Bread gloves. Now, the heat cannot hurt me. So I got my little meat taco right here. Give it a little bit of a dip in the cumin salt combo. We're used to that after being in Morocco for about a week. This is like lamb wagyu. Take a look at this neck. Layers of fat, then layers of meat. This is an incredible combination of fat and protein on one body part. So that's just the neck, but we have other body parts. I'm just gonna use my fingers to remove the shoulder. Oh, gee. Look at this big bad boy right here. Plenty of fat, a nice crust on the outside, crispy skin, and nice big muscle groups. Oh my God. Somebody just walked by and they said, oh my God. That's how I feel right now. Oh my Lord, tons of protein, a little bit less fatty, but a nice big meaty bite. Cleanse the palate. This right here is the rack of ribs. This is dangerous. We're spewing lamb grease everywhere. Woota. This is what I was after, nice, fatty, meaty ribs. I mean, they got not a ton of meat, but it's not really about the volume, it's about the flavor and the tenderness. Wow, it's unbelievably fatty. I can't believe how rich it is. Look at my hands. It looks like I just slathered my hands with Vaseline. There's so much fat here. It'll make you sick and you'll enjoy it the whole time. What body part is this even? Is this the wing? I think I found the wing. Jeez, look at this. Have you ever seen an animal just fall apart like this? This by far is the best meal I've had so far in Morocco. But there's one more body part I want to focus on. The gem of the from under parts. I'm looking at it. There's something wrong with this testicle. It's not in my mouth yet. Cheers. That's a great testicle. But it almost has a little bit of a livery flavor to it, but just the flavor. You know how liver kind of can be dry sometimes? This is moist. It almost tastes like a processed type of sausage.
How's the testicle, Will?
Do you know the show?
Absolutely.
Come here.
Hello?
My man, how you doing?
Good.
Come down a little bit.
I would shake your hand, but your hand's a bit greasy.
I saw you seeing me eat
The testicle.
the testicle. Right here, I have the other half. Maybe not the most sanitary thing, but can I feed you half a testicle?
That's pretty crazy, and it's gonna go online for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, are you in witness protection or?
No, that's
you
fine.
okay?
Yeah.
All right, then let's go for it. What do you think?
I don't know what to think.
Okay,
I think it's best head empty right now.
that's right.
A king's feast is lavish but bound by tradition. Billionaires, on the other hand, eat whatever they want,
He said, don't drop this. This is our dinner.
how they want, wherever they want.
People go to wash.
Next, Morocco's most renowned chef and master chef judge Moha is about to give me a dining experience straight out of a Disney movie.
What just happened?
It all starts in the kitchen of his very own restaurant.
The plate I'm making, his name is Tangia. It's real plate Marrakech par excellence. Bon, meat of legs of the beef. We put it in 1, 2, 3, the last. Cumin, we put it in the hand and we do it like that. Preserved lemon, it's salt and lemon, and we put it in the dark place for between 3 months and 3 years. Entire garlic, butter, 1 spoon, olive oil. Now it's the master of the taste. It's saffron from Tiliwin. It's very expensive, but delicious. And not so much water because it will cook in slow cook. Now we need to close it. Can you help me, please? Yalla, go.
Okay.
Can you close it?
So this is just like parchment paper?
Yeah. Put your finger. Yes. Sorry.
No, I think I almost lost the tip.
Sorry.
No problem.
Now, this tangia, we take it for the hammam.
A hammam is a Moroccan traditional public bathhouse. So why are we bringing our uncooked food to a bathhouse? I'll find out by the end of this ride.
Alright, yalla. So this is the market. The markets are packed. There's so many stalls here, but he's still driving through on this motorcycle like a madman. But he's evaded all humans so far.
If speed is your goal, a motorbike is your best choice in Marrakech's Medina.
Oh, Kemal! Shit! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die in Morocco!
This UNESCO World Heritage Site was built over 1,000 years ago, long before cars were even a thing.
That's Marrakech, beautiful city of the world.
As you navigate through this 1,700-acre maze of narrow alleys, you'll catch a glimpse of Morocco's past, how people traded, transported goods, and even how they bathed.
Oh, we are here. At least that's what the chef says.
That's the bath. We'll not go there. We need to
Cook.
cook. To cook, we go here. Oh, Mohammed! Come in, come in, come in.
Oh my god. Alright, come in.
Go down.
Well, this is something else.
This hot, sooty air is the furnace room of the bathhouse. Here, the firekeeper stokes a massive wood-burning furnace, heating water and generating the steam that flows through the bathhouse.
This is like every 12-year-old boy's dream, to just sit next to a big furnace with wood chips. Woo!
I see you happy like a young boy.
Yeah, exactly, like a young boy. I'm very excited. It's fun. I didn't expect to see this.
Aside from fanning the flames, firekeepers are also professional Tangia chefs.
Oh, other people had their Tangia pots here too. I forgot to write my name on mine. Okay, so this is what he does. I thought he's gonna put it in the fireplace, but actually, we really just want to generate ash here. He puts it in some of the ash, and then he continues to pile some ash on the bottom. And this is real slow cooking. Moha, how long will this take to cook?
It takes between 5 and 6 hours. He is the best because he hear it and he move it and he smell it. When he knows that it's done, he call you and go to take your tangia.
Just a guy with a beautiful voice stuck inside this dungeon making fire all day.
The unique style of cooking Tangia came from the tradition of Marrakech men gathering for a guys-only feast on their day off. The only problem? Women also had the day off, so men had to fend for themselves. Their go-to dish? A meal so simple that even the most pampered Moroccan son could pull it off. I am in a fine dining restaurant all by myself. While the Tangia slowly cooks, Chef Moha brings me back to his restaurant and treats me to the same culinary magic that has delighted global icons, including Prince Harry. I've been told there's gonna be up to 21 salads, but then, is this cheating? That's a beat. If I get an apple, is that a fruit salad? I have questions, I need answers. Chef Moha,
Hello, Sonny.
can I tell you? This looks amazing.
Thank you.
But I have questions. Does this count as a salad?
Salad beetroot with avocado.
Oh, there's avocado
almond.
too? And almonds?
Yes.
That's really good. Slightly sour pickled beet, really earthy, and then that soft avocado on the inside. One by one, he is taking off the tagine cap and revealing what's underneath.
I will show you one really, really special and tell me what is it.
Okay, it's pink?
No.
It's, hold on, it's pink.
No.
It's not pink?
No.
Oh, I didn't even get the color right.
Try.
It's a fruit.
No.
It's not fruit even?
No.
Gosh, what is it? It's a little sour, a little sweet.
Everybody of the world eats this ingredient every day.
Onion?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Pickled onion. And it changed the color when you put vinegar in the onion. Now, pastilla.
It's so good. The pastilla is my favorite food in Morocco. This is a very unique dish because it combines sweet and savory elements. On the outside, it looks like a pastry. It tastes like a pastry. But then on the inside, there's chicken and cinnamon, like other savory flavors on the inside.
Yes.
Thank you for the tour.
Thank you very much. But you have to finish all, please.
Absolutely, I will. That guy is incredible. He's full of life, and when he speaks, I can feel the passion. I don't even need to understand the words. I can feel what he's saying. The food, this is truly what I would expect from a high-end experience, which is some familiar flavors with a twist. I may have mocked the beat. It's a good beat. That beat cannot be beat. Now, we're moving on to the main course. Whoosh. This is the sea bass.
This dish begins with a marinade of paprika, salt, cumin, garlic, coriander, parsley, lemon juice, and olive oil. Chef Moha then coats the sea bass fillets in this aromatic mix, allowing the spices to infuse the delicate meat. Most of the recipes in this kitchen are a beautiful marriage of Moroccan heritage and European technique, reflecting Chef Moha's 15 years in Europe.
I began in Alamamounia when I was 17 years, and I went to Switzerland to study management and hotel school. But I don't find any creation or art in those jobs. And when I went to the kitchen and I made something new, something that I like, that's why I say, yes, I would like to be chef.
The sea bass fillets are coated in flour before landing in a sizzling pan. Chef Moha sears them until they glisten with a golden brown crust.
When you first started learning about cooking, it was in Europe.
Yeah, I never have idea about Moroccan kitchen. When I come back in Marrakech, my mother come, my friends come, and they learn me for 2 years how to cook a real good Moroccan food. And I opened my restaurant, and I'm here for 26 years.
Wow.
For the sauce, our chef combines cooking cream, preserved lemon, and saffron, then heats it on the stove. With the final touch of coriander and parsley as the garnish, the sea bass is ready to hit the dining room.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a cut. It's absolutely caked in spices and dipped in that creamy sauce. That's so good. It's delicious and different from anything else I've had so far in this country. The fish is soft and delicate. The cream underneath is very rich and velvety. It does create kind of a royal feeling as you're eating it. Maybe you're not a king or a queen, but at least a duke. All those Moroccan spices that I've been having over and over during this trip, but elevated through this different cooking style. And I'm not like the biggest fish fillet guy, but this is 10 out of 10 fish. But do you know what I like more than fish? Beef leg.
3 2 1 بسم الله.
What just happened?
That's the real Marrakechi. All Marrakechis people are joyful. All the world know that.
With the Tangia collected from the hammam, Chef Moha surprises me with a 30-minute trip to his countryside escape.
Now they will sing about Tangia. We open?
Let's do it. We're untying the parchment paper. The seal that's been on this thing has been roasting for hours and hours.
Smell before.
Sure. Oh, that smells really nice.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's see. Oh, take a look at that. I wish when I went to Applebee's and got mozzarella sticks, that's what followed. A custom song.
You need to eat like that.
Oh, just eat from your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, this looks incredible. It just looks greasy, it's broken down. Let's go for it. Oh yeah. That clay pot, the Tangia, is magic. Something happens with that heat, just that slow and low. It breaks it down so much.
It's so tender and many flavors. Garlic, cumin, saffron.
Yeah, I love the saffron.
Both.
The fat is the best part. The fat is almost like a bone marrow. The way it's just so buttery, insanely flavorful. I kind of can't believe it. And I'm glad you brought me here because we could just eat in the restaurant and have a typical dining experience, but this is the experience. Coming outside, being with other people, playing the Tangia song, new favorite song, by the way. #1 on the Hot 100. What does banana mean?
Banana, it means delicious.
Oh my God, they just made a song out of the word delicious.
Only for Tangia.
Chef, early in your career, you spent so much time in Europe, so much time away from Morocco, and now it's a place you call home. What is it that brought you back? And more importantly, what is it that keeps you here now?
I travel a lot, but more than 1 week or 2 weeks, I need to come back in Marrakech. Weather, joy, people in Marrakech, helpful, happy, food, and drink. All that keep me in Marrakech and enjoy Marrakech. I cannot be alive if I'm not in Marrakech, because Marrakech, we have all here.
We have it all.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We have it all. We have it all.
We have it all.
We have it all. We have it all. Mic drop. Wrap it up. Gentlemen, thank you.
Hungry for more fun food videos? Join me at More Best Ever Food Review Show, a channel that's unfiltered, raw, half the quality, and twice the fun.
You walk away and come back. Oh, look, the server.
Subscribe now and you probably won't regret it.
Welcome to Marrakech. It's big, it's bustling, it's confusing, it's frenetic. Sometimes folks are a little bit hostile. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to admit that. It's a fun travel show. Let me say, I wouldn't come to Marrakech if you're a newbie traveler. I would say interacting with especially street performers, it's unpredictable and it's not what you think. First of all, people will come up to you, they'll put a monkey on your shoulder, they'll say, take a picture, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm having so much fun. And then they're like, pay me. And then you're like, but aren't we friends? I thought we were friends. And they're like, we're not friends anymore. And then you pay them, and then they're still not your friend. I've realized at this point, I'm 40 now, no matter how much you pay someone, they won't be your friend for much more than 1 hour. In the first video of this series, starting in Fez, I set out with a mission to decide for myself if Morocco really does have the best cuisine in the world. At that time, I was not able to decide if it was truly the best cuisine. I needed to have more of the cuisine. But now I've been to Fez, I've been to Casablanca, I've been to Essaouira, and I've been here to Marrakech. And I can tell you definitively, it's not my favorite cuisine in the world. But it is still a very good cuisine and an interesting cuisine, and a cuisine of which I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. Of all the days in Morocco, today in Marrakech had to be the absolute best food-wise. Everything starting with the snail, it was succulent, salty, and delicious. Moving on to one of my top 10 meat experiences ever with the mouisha.
Mechoui.
Huh? Mechoui. And then finally hanging out with Chef Moha, a truly talented man indeed. A guy that oozes passion, a guy that made some pretty good meat in the clay pot. So that is it for this Moroccan food tour. But let me know if I should come back to Morocco or to another country here in North Africa. Otherwise, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right, guys. Are we getting in trouble again? Because we only got in trouble about 5,800 times for shooting people.
Thank you.
Can I? No, yeah. I'm good. How are you doing?
How are you? Salam alaikum. Welcome to Marrakech.
Thank you.